Bala ma'am, let us start.
Okay. The
We'll start
secret
with, yeah.
language of your body.
Hmm.
Healing the emotional, mental, and energetic causes of disease. In the following section, you will find information about your organs and the possible symptoms of related disorders. Please use the information in this and the other sections as a guide to assist you in finding your own insights into your health. After
Correct. So
reading about
basically,
each body,
first thing for us becomes the first step is understand your body. Because in thinking and destiny
yeah,
and in the Joe Dispenza's diagram, one fundamental thing is in thinking and destiny, he says we are made up of units.
correct.
So the ecosystem of those units, right? The ecosystem of units,
The radiant fluid.
no, one is the raw material, right? So let
Yeah,
us start. The ecosystem will consist of is equal to
elementals.
elements, right?
Yeah,
Then states, which is the semi-solid, liquid, fiery, and so on, right?
yes.
States and we can
Words
say
or
states and
substates. Yeah,
substates, right? Then
yeah.
thought plus karmic patterns, right? This is our Akashic record.
Yes.
And then, right, from the current life actions, right? Now, here, when I say current life actions, whether it is on the left side of the body or right side of the body, as we learnt in the Soul Speaks, right?
Yes.
It gives us insights. So there are so many things that we need to be aware,
Correct.
right? To understand why. Then you have got your diet and
Exercise,
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
Okay. So all these are the ones that are influencing your health.
Correct.
So that is what he is trying to communicate in the first line. He says, organs and possible symptoms of related disorders. Please
Yes.
use this information and other sections as a guide to assist you finding your own insights. We need to always
Correct.
recollect that one man's food is another man's poison when it comes to
Correct.
at the unit level. If we start
Correct.
looking, right? So, yeah, let's continue.
After reading about each body part, tune into your body and become aware of which symptoms you relate to.
Correct.
Then do the process. So you need to recognize which body part, is saying what. You have to tune into that.
So that means you need to connect into that. When he is saying tune into it, you have to connect,
That.
right? Then you have to follow the healing process. Why is this healing process important? This is very important for the fundamental reason that each of the organism that makes us the units, right? In the ecosystem, we can also write elements. We can also write elements. And then right now, the organism has a natural tendency to heal itself,
Correct.
right? Whereas
Where,
we don't allow
when,
that to happen by our interference. Now,
when there is a small heart, the blood has a particular enzyme. It heals, it clots, it immediately clots and heals.
correct. So all those, because of this pattern, if we take what we have in Joe Dispenza's content. Ma'am, do you remember the slide number?
69, 68, 69, or close to 100.
One sec. I think slide sorter.
Here, 115.
Huh?
115.
One? No, not
115.
this one. No, not this one. No, not this.
Oh, this one. 112.
The other one in which we have got all that entire mechanism that makes us up, no? The noetic world and all.
Also, okay, got it. Yeah, all
That
different
one we
words.
require. Correct.
Maybe it is close to 100. That not this
No,
down.
we are in 200.
No,
No, it's down below. It's down below. Because it's somewhere around this area or even further. That is the soul contract decoded, that part. It should be somewhere here, around this. Here. 357. So the first three prime numbers. No. The first three prime numbers.
Okay.
No, actually the second, third and fourth prime number. 357. Because one is also a prime number, no? So 357, the second prime number, the third prime number, and the fourth prime number. Okay.
Yes. Without 1, 357. Yeah.
Correct. Right. So if we take this mechanism, right, this formation, the energy flow in the body, the influence of this gray matter here, right? This gray matter, okay, we have it here. No, this is Telugu. Where is my English? This is also Telugu. Where is the English one gone? भाग्य लगता है, चलेगा, कोई बात नहीं. Right? And the entire environment in the 9 dimensions that we are talking, the 12 dimensions, what is the content in each one?
Yeah, all unsaid work.
Everything is going to play a role.
Yeah. So we need to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we need to understand, or we need to be aware of all these components. That means when I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I should see what is visible. I need to see what is behind it. Then my entire body ecosystem becomes all of these.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. So let's continue. Then do the healing process. That means visualization becomes an important part of this.
Correct.
Yeah.
So basically, first identify the part and then familiar, become aware of which symptom you relate to, then do the healing process. You may also decide to do an emotional release process. So whatever
Correct.
emotion, the fear or anxiety you have, just release
Hmm.
it.
Hmm.
And in part 3, the secret language of your emotions, it explains in part 3.
Correct.
In
So
each
there is a
exercise,
language for each one. Yeah. In each exercise. Yeah.
In each exercise, you are asked to relax your body, as relaxation is the optimal state for healing. That is why it is for initially we need to relax the body, because he says
Correct.
that is the
So when you are
optimal state.
saying relax, I will say you need to meditate.
Correct.
So Ratna Garu, are you getting an answer to your question? How do I experience?
Yes, Andy.
Right?
Yeah,
So
I
The-
am.
yeah.
when I'm writing these, I'm actually thinking of those actions that are happening, which is in the
Mm.
highlighted red orange portion below. We'll come to that.
Deep breathing can also help you focus on the area you are working with in order to feel the stuckness. To
Correct.
heal, you must be willing to feel. To heal, you must be willing to feel. This is very important.
Correct.
So yeah, yeah. So she's saying, yeah. So we must be able to feel it to heal ourselves. As you
Correct.
recognize what is making you stuck, the density, tension, and stress, they will begin to dissolve, and a new sense of awareness, empowerment, and well-being will take its place. So as you recognize where you are stuck.
See the beauty. Till you don't recognize it, you resist it through our gulp experiment. That is what we understood. Correct?
What is that? You are frozen for a while.
No,
Okay, what is that?
when we did the gulping experiment, right?
Uh, uh,
When we did the gulp experiment, we were conscious that what we consciously believe and what we have experienced and stored within are two different entities. Correct?
Right.
1 second. Why is this? 1 second. Something is not working.
Okay. So every person has the ability to visualize.
Correct.
Think about your room. What furniture do you have? What color is the room? What is your favorite piece of clothing? What color is it? In order to answer those questions, you had to create pictures in your mind. You may argue that you did not see those images clearly. You just have a sense of them. This is perfectly fine. The images don't have to be clear for you to benefit from visualizing. It is your intention that counts. It is your intention that counts. If you are asked to imagine the color blue and you cannot visualize it clearly, do not do not be discouraged. If your intention is to use its healing properties, you will still receive the benefits. The more you practice, the clearer the images they will become. Be patient. So she is saying that she's more practice with the more practice, the images will be more clearer.
Correct. So what is it trying to tell us? The earlier one was 115, you said, right?
Do more
Yeah.
meditation.
No, do more meditation is English. Okay. See,
अपने आप को और अपने शरीर को जानो.
नहीं वो नहीं.
115, 114 and 115.
Oh, 112.
Yeah,
112. Okay. So now what is he telling? By imagining, by visualizing, you are changing this gray color. You are changing this gray color which is eventually playing the role of transformation. That means you are imagining at the particle level. Right? When I say blue, for my organ to get formed, it is in a dispersed view. All those positive entities have to come and they have to sustain themselves. If it is the skin cells are getting replenished in every third day.
Yes.
Right? So for that long, you need to hold that new impression. You need to visualize the new material that is coming in, and this is a natural process. This is not under your control.
Correct.
Right? So we need to have this picture in our mind. Okay? Right? Why is
Yes.
it telling color? Whether it is, if you say blue is tranquil. Right? So every color, he has also explained each color.
Yes.
And I've made this into an audio book that is already posted.
Correct.
Yeah. And it is also uploaded to YouTube.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that the audiobook. Yes.
Yeah, the audio, I converted it to audio and it is listed under the secret language of your body as a playlist. Chapter 1, chapter 2. His chapters and my chapters are slightly different. Right? So you can even listen to it in that YouTube link. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
let's continue. Visualizing.
Visualizing, however, is different from tuning in. When I refer to tuning in to an area of your body, I am talking about placing your attention on that area, on an area, breathing into it. So we need to focus on that area and breathe into it.
Correct.
And sensing what is going on there.
Mm.
Some people will receive still images or moving pictures, and those impressions might be clear or blurry. You might be seeing the current state of your organ or remembering an incident that occurred to you many years ago. You may not receive an image, but instead become aware of a strong feeling, an unusual thought, or a word that is going round and round in your head.
Mm.
So that means when you are focusing on that, particularly suppose if they had an accident, that incident comes to that
Correct.
person immediately.
So all that you have to look at that incident and its impact in what I call the CKD form. What is CKD? Completely knocked down. Break it down, right? And let the natural process reintegrate it.
Yeah. And first of all, need to release for the new one to come in.
Correct. Correct.
A sign or an answer to your question may occur at the time that you are tuning in or a bit later. Okay? You might smell something that reminds you of a person or event
Now
or
what is he saying? This is like
a sign or
what you are
answer to your
doing in
question.
unified meditation. A sign or an answer to your question may occur at the time that you are tuning in or a bit later. So you may get a response. You have asked a question to your higher self, you are likely to get a response.
Correct.
Yeah, you might smell something.
You might smell something that reminds you of a person or event, or taste something strange in your mouth. So these are the signals. Whether an
These are all the
image moving,
signals. These are all the signals.
Yeah.
You're right.
whether an image, feeling, thought, sound, smell, or taste, do not judge what you receive. Work with the information however it is provided. Everything you receive is important and it is a piece of the puzzle towards your healing.
Correct.
So that image you need, without judging, you need to do not judge what you receive, but just watch it.
Correct. Correct. Mishra ji is there. Who dropped off? I thought we were 8 people. Ratna.
We are 7.
No, Ratna is there. Okay. Okay. So now what is this one? This one was looking at the overall approach.
Yes.
Here, so what is he asking you to experience? You are experiencing it, you are defining it, you are giving it more clarity. Then that is the visualization part. Then you are adding bits and pieces into it. Right? Yeah. It was Rajan Nagendra Garu who had dropped off. Yeah. Okay. Right? So imagine the
I
color.
got a call here.
No, that's okay. That's okay. No, we were wondering suddenly someone is missing. Right? Okay. Then let's continue. Next. Now what you have done, you have visualized the process.
Correct.
Now you are reposing faith in the divine intervention. What
Divine
is
intelligence.
divine
sir.
intelligence? Your higher self.
Correct.
Hmm.
That cosmic energy. Yeah.
Correct.
Using divine healing intelligence to heal your body.
Correct.
Throughout many of the processes, I use the word divine healing intelligence. I believe that your body has a divine intelligence that makes your heart beat, your blood flow, and your hair grow without you doing anything consciously.
Oh.
If you cut your hand,
Now here
yes,
I could also say higher self, or what we are calling in our other book, which is CS. CS or
SC,
SC?
yes, SC,
Correct.
subconscious mind.
Subconscious mind. Or I could also say higher self, subconscious.
Oversoul, oversoul.
No, there was one more that came into my mind and it again vanished. It will come back.
Okay.
The other part is involuntary. स्पेलिंग ये ठीक नहीं है. Involuntary spelling ठीक है? Anybody? While writing in capitals, I always make a mistake in spelling. So if anyone can help me, what is a voluntary spelling?
VOLOUN.
right?
Yeah. VOLUNTARY.
Or is it VOUL? I don't know.
No. VOLUN TARY.
Means what I was writing earlier was correct. वो बीच में
I had to turn on the screen to see the spelling. So yeah, this is correct.
Okay, involuntary. So all these are part of the divine, this one. If we cannot visualize the entire process, doesn't matter. You just say my higher self is directing the cure. Okay. Yeah. Right. What is divine intelligence? This is the divine intelligence.
Right. So throughout many of the processes, I use the word divine healing intelligence. I believe that your body has a divine intelligence that makes your heart beat, your blood flow, and your hair grow without you doing anything consciously. If you cut your hand, this same intelligence will heal the wound. By asking the part of you that already know how to heal, the healing can happen more quickly and effectively. See, by asking the part of you that already know how to heal, the healing can happen more quickly and effectively. Some people may refer to this as your subconscious mind, but I believe that we are all spiritual beings with a higher intelligence which works through us. This intelligence can work through our subconscious mind as well as our conscious awareness. As part of the process for healing, as part of the process offered in the following sections, I also encourage you to release all points of view. I have I have found that many of us have beliefs that limit us from healing and expanding. So that is important. I have found that many of us have beliefs that limit us from healing and expanding. Some
Yeah,
people
just
may
hold.
have a point.
Hey, incidentally, ma'am, there is some universal power that is guiding me. I can read it because this is exactly, he says, release all points of view, right? Now,
Yeah.
in my dream, when we were doing that research, I explained this theory earlier also. Why I look for 12 points of view.
12 points of?
12 point of views,
Oh, yeah.
right? I need 12 perspectives to get the 360
Correct.
degrees, correct?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So, if we want to add some more practicality, let us identify 12 things of what we need to release.
Correct.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
And each one we assign as part of our meditation session, as part of the recovery journey. We go through that phase. Yeah, let's go ahead.
12 limited beliefs we
Correct,
need to release.
correct.
Some people may have a point of view that they think is positive only to discover that this outlook keeps them stuck in a pattern. For example, a person might believe that a marriage to a person of similar religious belief is a positive point of view. However, if a child falls in love with someone of a different faith, this point of view can create conflict between the parents and their child. If
Mm,
they get stuck on this point of view, the relationship with their child might be harmed, potentially causing much unnecessary pain and suffering. In
correct,
fact, a couple, correct,
beautiful, right?
yeah,
So,
because
we need to create a framework, right? So, here our revised framework will have 12, 12 POCs for each we need to have specifically 12 individual disjoint representation of the problem that we have got,
correct.
right? 12 POCs. Then, sorry, what happened?
You can undo.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Now, this is the first step. What is the, why this is a separate entity or what?
It looks like it looked like two different boxes.
no, no, it's one,
Now it is fine. Now it is one, yeah.
correct, right? Then, first is that assign different color each
POV, point of view.
yeah. And then experience the representing right? This is what he has suggested so far.
Yeah.
Okay. If you are stuck, again, you say stuck and identify 12 more for that stuck.
Correct. And also, in this book or some other book, they said if you want, you can, just make a gesture with the hand, just take it out. If they
Yes.
use it and throw it out.
Okay. Now, in Joe Dispenza's Blessing the Energy Center, that meditation
Bless.
exercise, right? I had circulated a link which I've got, wherein in the initial stages he had actually explained how we create the same thing in terms of symbols, color, and all that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that is what the mind is able to understand. Please understand. Right? So you should be able to create that kind of a scenario for yourself. Are you all with me?
Correct.
Mortality.
Haji.
I'm trying. This is so good. Like I just had an aha moment a little while ago listening to you all, that I have this middle back pain where there is technically nothing wrong with my middle back. Like MRI is fine, everything is fine. And this pain is there since like last 15, 18 years. And I was trying to kind of apply this there and I'm getting confused. Like, so what will I do to um what is this saying about the assigning different color?
He explains it. As we go down, you will come to it.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't. No. He actually has taken working with colors as one section.
Okay.
Okay. So when you're working with colors, you can directly go to one side. Let me just take you there.
Because now I'm convinced that it's something about some emotion stuck there. I just don't know what and why. But I don't need to understand that, right? I can just go with the assumption and work on it, right?
Yeah. So let me say I know one color, so I will just type that name. It will take us there. So he has given 8 principles for your healing, which we need to quickly come, right?
Okay.
So one of them is working with colors. But then if I really take on orange itself, there is a separate section.
Oh, okay. And then different body parts has different section. Okay.
Yes, body parts has separate, body systems has separate section.
Okay.
Color and how you do it, because he takes every single one and then he will tell you what is the remedy for problems with constipation or diarrhea. Slowly massage your index finger on both hands. So it has got mudra also integrated.
Got it. Okay.
So that is what I was trying to ask Chandra ma'am, if she will help us with associated mudras to complete this activity, you know. So he takes you through that. He takes you through that entire process here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So let's continue.
Okay, yeah. and like just one line up, so that I don't know what he may, yeah. The stuck point of view can actually
in fact,
yeah, in fact, a couple's point of view can actually cause their child to rebel and to draw closer to the person who may or may not be for their highest good. So, we want to release all points of view and allow ourselves to create space to connect to the divine or most empowering point of view. Another part of the statement is to release a positive and negative charges, both. Release positive and negative charges. When we have a charge on someone or something, we often react strongly to that person, event, or experience. A negative charge could be based on a strong negative feeling like anger, hate, fear, jealousy, and so on. A positive charge could be based on a strong need, expectation, feeling of impatience, and so on. So these are all okay. Even that also causes some pain, expectation, and feeling of impatience, and so on. For instance, you may have just gotten a new job and feel over the moon about it. You may have ideas and expectations about what you are going to do and learn in this new job. Then you discover that the reality at work is very different from what you had hoped. Thus, you become frustrated and depressed, and the positive charge turns negative. Ideally, we want to release all charges and allow divinity, synchronicity, and well being to flow into our lives.
Correct. So, now what
That-
is he saying? So, when we create this framework, right? When we are creating this, we need to document to the greatest extent possible in terms of understanding our predicament.
Correct. See, that is why expectations cause disappointments.
Correct. So, emotional equation comes in here. Chip Connolly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Ramakrishna sir. Ramakrishna sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I think in this book is giving us the framework of journey to heal. That
Yes.
was for counseling, whatever we have done in allergies.
Yeah.
Now this is giving us the framework to heal ourselves.
Yes.
Missing bit, right?
Yes, sir. I started reading it and then, yeah.
You can listen to it. It's on YouTube also now.
Oh, okay.
And also, we can make a
This-
table or what a list of the 12 points for the transformation. You can,
Yes.
you
So
know,
that principles, right?
yeah.
Actually, incidentally, here also you find 12.
Oh, okay.
The, Modality, this book is in audio form also.
Yes, I have posted, I have converted it to audio, and that is what I have loaded in YouTube also.
Okay, okay, I'll check. I
The
might have
title of
saved it and
the
not
title of the
realized.
book is Secret Language of Your Body.
Yeah, I know I saved the PDF. I might have saved the audio also. Perfect.
Audio,
is by chapter.
I have given the Google Drive link as well as the YouTube link because I was able to convert it to MP4, which I could upload. Some of
Perfect.
it was not accepting. Fortunately, this one it accepted.
So
Wow.
it's on your YouTube
Yes,
channel also.
and that also is posted.
Okay, perfect.
वो भी post किया हुआ है link.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Excellent.
Sir, how
Thank you
to
so much,
use
Chandra.
symbols over here?
Pardon?
How to use symbols over here? Just like color?
You create your imagination. Okay, I have head pain or I have a headache, right? My headache is red in color. Any pain that I have is always red in color for me. Okay, now it has to heal. Healing is either green or blue. I will give it that color. To observe a reduction, I may give it another color. Either you define it or you can Google it and then take any color that they represent, saying that this represents pain. Any one you follow. But have your vocabulary for yourself.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Because
Absolutely.
when we are creating that vocabulary, the entire body is involved in the creation. So you experience it faster. Yeah.
Okay. Ideally, we
Thank you,
want to
sir.
release all charges and allow divinity, synchronicity, and well-being to flow into our lives. To help us with this, my healing processes are always followed by the word clear. See, that is the clear word.
Correct.
As a reminder to clear all density, pain, stress, and limitation of our out of our mind, body, emotions, and vibration. So that clear is to remind clear all density, pain, stress, and limitation out of your mind, body, emotions, and vibrations. When you repeat the word clear, imagine a broom or vacuum cleaner clearing any mess out of your system, or clearing a pathway for you to experience wonderful things in your life. Repeat the word several times until you can tell something has cleared, indicated by your feeling lighter, more at ease, freer, tingly, or more open to new possibilities. So we can, Chandra Garu, you can put a diagram saying that clear all these emotions. I can write it down, you know, and then this is using a vacuum or a broom, also the instruction. So that way you have a picture, it is much more easier for people to follow. I think Ramakrishna Garu can easily come up and, this will help.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, probably yes.
No, this can also be a color. You can experience it with a color. Huh?
No, initially you need to clear out, later we can bring the color.
Okay.
She is saying, first of all, you need to vacuum out like a broom or a vacuum cleaner, and then bring in whatever the color appropriate to that organ.
Symbol is equal to, I can say,
Vacuum cleaner or a broom.
vacuum cleaner with a color for the we could say white. I'm just throwing a color.
Yeah.
I just got a thought that, this is there in our stories also before, like, we say after a great meal, we say Jirnam, Jirnam, Vatapi, Jirnam.
Correct.
Now, this is about Agastya, who, swallowed Vatapi, is a demon. And then he says, like, Jirnam, Jirnam, Vatapi, Jirnam.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is the prank.
Yeah.
That is the prank paid by the demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, imagine a broom or a vacuum cleaner clearing any mess out of your system, or clearing a pathway for you to experience wonderful things in your life. Repeat the word several times until you can tell something has cleared, indicated by your feeling lighter, more at ease, freer, tingly, or more open to new possibilities. I have also discovered that when you repeat the word clear often, taking a moment to visualize until you feel the clutter disappear, you will start having more clarity in your life. Your memory will improve and you will be able to manifest more of the things you desire. Your body will also work better because each time you say clear, your nervous system will begin to clear any stuckness you have, improving the communication between your mind and body. Some people see results from these exercises immediately, but if you do not, remember that just as it can take time for disease to develop, sometimes it also takes time to find health and wellness again. So that
Be
clear,
patient.
be
Basically,
patient, be patient.
no. See, this, does it not sound very similar to the process of manifestation? Right? No more negative thoughts.
Yes. Interference. Any interference thoughts you need to clear.
Correct. This is what you are doing, even in unified. If
See,
that
until
is
you clear,
complex, this makes it easy. If this is complex, that makes it easy.
yes, until you clear the old pattern or the limited thoughts, you cannot bring in the new ones.
Correct.
So that's why it's very important to clear all the old
Correct.
ones.
Got it.
Your
You-
hands are also wonderful helpers in healing.
Hmm.
In several of the exercises, you're encouraged to place your hands on different body parts, imagining a color coming through them. Each color has an energy vibration which can assist different organs to heal and regenerate.
Hmm.
So I think we can come up with a table of what color and what part, what energy, something like that.
Yes, we can. Ramakrishna sir, our what do you call this new batch research also is ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should
This
come
is
up. This is helpful for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But when they see the
it's so amazing. That's it's amazing.
I know.
It's
yeah.
equally parallel to unified. I mean, this is even more. It's
This is
connected to both
general
the
English. See,
yeah.
unified, he has used a technical approach, right?
This
Correct.
is in detail
Yeah, this
explained.
is correct.
So each color has an energy vibration which assists the organs to heal and regenerate. You will also find that in many of the processes, I urge you to ask yourself questions in order to discover how you are feeling and what actions you can take to change your life. So these are all like talking to your higher self.
You are just talking to yourself physically. Now,
Yes.
in this visualization, you look at yourself from emotion perspective, organ perspective, system perspective, color perspective,
Yeah.
right? And through thinking and destiny, we are going up to the unit level perspective. You see how the 12 buildup is coming up now. Each of these,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
And we are all masters, really. We are all masters.
These questions are extremely important to your health, well-being, and inner fulfillment as your life experience depends on the quality of the questions you are willing to ask. So he's saying it all depends upon the quality of questions you are willing to ask your body part. If you ask empowering questions such as why is it not working, or why do I always fail, and why do bad things happen to me, then the results will always be negative. However, if you ask empowering questions such as,
So
"I do this."
basically, right? Basically, all your
No negative
questions,
questions.
all your questions that you are asking is being put through, I'm using the language of electronics. Okay? This is a comparator. What goes in, depending upon the logic, that will come out.
Absolutely.
So
Wow.
if your question, right? If your question that you are asking, sorry, I took too much gap thinking that I require too much. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Now, here, if this is negative, this will also be negative. Okay. So, framing the question that you need to ask to recognize needs to
Empowering
be
question.
worded with a lot of care.
Yes.
Okay. So we have to exercise lot of caution when we are asking and framing the questions.
So
That
that's why saying to ask empowering questions. If you ask empowering questions such as, how can I do this? Or how can I succeed? Or what are the possibilities of finding a way to heal myself within a short time? You will find the universe will heal. Universe will help you heal, succeed, and achieve your goals more quickly and easily. So by asking these questions, how can I do this? How can I succeed? And what are the possibilities of finding a way to heal myself within a short time? Then the universe will find answers to help you heal, succeed, and achieve your goal more quickly and easily.
Wow. This is a Brahma Bhakya. This is the Brahma Bhakya. Yeah. It's literally.
So what you will gain with your healing practice? You have the opportunity to work with thoughts, words, feelings, beliefs, vibrations, touch movements, visualization, and breath to create changes in your body and in your life.
So this becomes,
Because
this
you're getting
establishes the ecosystem on which your journey will conduct itself.
Yeah.
correct.
Right? We can add
Yeah.
some more to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you combine each one with a milestone of your progress, you can create 12 of them. Yeah.
Correct.
Very nice.
So remember, pain and discomfort is your body's way of communicating that you need to make changes. The more you are in tune with your body, the easier, more joyful, and more rewarding your life will be. You have the opportunity to tune into your own divine wisdom and receive all the guidance you require. This guidance is not only relevant to your health, but to your relationships, your career, your mental and emotional well being, and your spiritual expansion. So, eventually, it helps in all the fields.
ये तो यूनिफाइड का और कहीं पहुंचा देगा, एक और स्ट्रीम बन जाएगा.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
This will become another spiritual tablets version, which is unified spiritual tablets.
Yeah.
My God,
Oh
what
my God.
this universe is giving us, phenomenal.
For optimal results, I suggest you do these exercises daily. At times, you will need to repeat the same exercise several times a day for a week or longer. Other times, the symptoms will disappear in few hours.
So, chronic versus
acute.
Correct.
Hmm.
Wow. What a day to
Amazing.
As mentioned earlier, when you are feeling well, you can do a quick healing process to feel even better.
Hmm.
I have found that many people wait until they are sick to begin looking after themselves. I often hear that when people feel well, they simply stop doing anything that makes them expand and grow until they feel stuck, sick, or unhappy again. Imagine how much more pleasant your life would be if you felt better and better each day. So she is saying, keep, even though after feeling also, you keep doing this more and more.
Correct. Because it has to become
Expand.
it has to become a habit, or it has to become a process that has got automated. When does it get automated? When your unconscious mind takes over. What is your unconscious mind? Your body mind.
Yes, body mind. That like a habit, it goes into
It
your
is a
body
habit,
mind.
yes. That
It's
is autopilot.
programmed.
That
Yeah,
is
programmed. Yeah.
Correct.
Programmed.
Then
Yeah.
one more, which is taking responsibility.
To experience incredible healing, you need to make a commitment to succeed and take responsibility for your actions. Responsibility does not mean blaming yourself for feeling unwell. On the contrary, it means discovering what choices or decisions you made that did not work. You can decide to do things differently and find out what would make your life and health brilliant.
So
Laura, a
what is
woman
it?
in
No.
60s.
Here, what is he saying? He is saying if you are only doing whatever you are doing with the intention that you are learning. Just like Chandra sir, in meditation, in Buddha CEO, he says, let my past mistakes become my wisdom. He says that in his meditation guidance. Okay. Let my yesterday's mistakes become my learnings today. What a powerful sentence.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to experience incredible healing, you need to make a commitment to succeed and take responsibility for your actions.
That is the meaning of responsibility. Responsibility, like the joke, it should not be. Everyone says I am very responsible. Whenever something goes wrong, they blame me. Right? It should not be that kind of responsibility. Right?
Not the blaming yourself. Yes.
Correct.
Responsibility does not mean blaming yourself for feeling well. Okay. On the contrary, it means discovering what choices or decisions you made that did not work. You can decide to do things differently and find out what would make your life and health brilliant. Laura, is a woman in her 60s, contacted me because she could not sleep and she had terrible coughing fits and asthma. Oh, she had terrible coughing fits and asthma, suffered from arthritis and back pain, and could barely walk. She had consulted a physical therapist, a psychologist, several doctors, chiropractors, and other practitioners with little improvement. I helped Laura create a healing program for all of these conditions by working through emotions that had been keeping her stuck. First, I discovered that 10 years earlier, Laura received a huge shock when she was accused of cheating. From that moment, her health began to deteriorate. We started the healing process by working with her emotions of anger, sadness, depression, and resentment. Laura also spent time forgiving the people involved. Immediately, she felt freer and her back pain eased. I taught Laura a process to help her release the negative thoughts and negative thoughts and dense feelings. I taught Laura the process to help her release the negative thoughts and dense feelings she was carrying and create positive thoughts and feeling in their place. So that means she has to release all these negative thoughts of dense feelings which she was carrying all these years and create a positive thoughts and feelings in their place. Then I shared a process with Laura for healing chest, back, joint, and leg problems. Oh my gosh, she has so many. Then I shared process with Laura for healing chest, back, joint, and leg pain.
Chandagaru, I was thinking about this one. Training the machine learning from data, AI training, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and get more data and better result. I was thinking my body, human body, it's
It
AI.
is actually. It is
Otherwise.
AI.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Right.
Wow, amazing. Continue, Balama. Thank you.
Laura did the processes daily. Every time I spoke with her, she reported improvement. She was extremely excited to share with me the night she was able to release her asthma and enjoy a restful sleep. She stopped coughing after only a few days of self-healing. Within a few months, Laura was walking with very little effort, experiencing more flexibility in her body and more happiness in her life. When Laura was able to take responsibility and understand what her body was trying to tell her, she changed her life and healed. Rather than being a victim of her circumstances, she became empowered and reclaimed her well-being.
Wow.
Are you ready to take responsibility for your health and well-being? Or are you willing to make your healing a priority? If you answered yes, then you are ready to begin. I can't wait to hear about your success. So
Wow.
basically, that is like acceptance. You need to take the responsibility of acceptance.
No, not only acceptance. Okay.
Take a charge.
Whatever
Take a
I
charge,
wanted to
no?
say, acceptance and surrender, but both are the same.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm with you, ma'am. Yes.
Please email your results to me so that I can share them and inspire others to reclaim their wellness. If you need extra support, check the back of the book for access to further tools that can help you to become more vibrantly well, joyful, and successful in all areas of life.
Okay. Now,
So,
Ramakrishna sir, just make a note. This paragraph, right, is the way I want to look at this is, you don't email it to me. We will have a weekly satsang. In the satsang, what has got eliminated is what you need to talk. This is their control sheet, just like the Arshad Varga sheet.
Yeah.
This becomes the control sheet for them in terms of achieving their milestone.
Okay. Yeah.
And just make a note of this. Page 36
excellent.
of the book.
It's like,
10 basic principles for
Even if it takes 10 minutes extra, we will complete these 10 principles and then stop for today. Okay? Yeah.
basic principles for healing.
Correct.
Healing means whole. Thus, in order to heal on all levels, we must consider all aspects that make great health possible. Principle 1. Commit to making your health a priority. This means believing you are a valuable being, you deserve brilliant health and well-being. Making your health a priority also gives you the opportunity to examine your thinking. Are you open-minded and willing to explore the root cause of your dis-ease or discomfort and to work on releasing the negativity which may have contributed to your conditions? Or is your definition of healing taking a pill and perhaps shutting down your body? So we need to ask that correctly. Wonderful,
So, do you want to be stuck?
yes, that's options.
See, or is your definition of healing taking a pill and perhaps shutting down your body? Do you want to be stuck with that problem? Or do you want to overcome? Right?
root
Now
cause.
let us define.
Yeah. Coming out of the root cause of the disease.
Correct.
This is, yeah.
Healing means listening to the messages your body is trying to give you and then making changes which creates ease and flow rather than dis-ease and stuckness in your body and your life.
Correct. So what? Let's take diabetes, for example. I'm just throwing out an idea. This is debatable, right? Let's
Yeah.
take diabetes. What are the characteristics of diabetes? Frequent urination, quick fatigue, too much hunger. So you break down all this, and what is it that has got released? The target is all should have got released, right? What am I left with? Positive. Whatever I do, this is still there, negative, right? So we need to frame that kind of a set of questions. What did I eat? What did I think? What did I eat? What did I think?
Charging station.
Am I sleeping with it, or am I letting that go? Right? Yeah, let's continue.
Principle 2. So first principle is you need to take the responsibility of yourself to
Correct.
get
No,
right way.
commitment.
Commitment. Yeah.
Correct.
First, yeah. You can write down a small note, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
the
I
points.
will create an acronym for this. We will think about it. All of you think.
Yeah.
One artist
Principle
will
2.
come out with the best.
Principle 2, feel your emotions instead of keeping them buried. So express it. Many people spend much of their time thinking rather than feeling because they find experience of feeling uncomfortable. See, this is important. Many people spend much of their time thinking rather than feeling because they find the experience of feeling is uncomfortable. When unwelcome feelings come up, they try to shut them down by being distracted, watching television, eating junk food, talking on the phone, reading a book, listening to music, smoking, taking drugs, and so forth. However, your feelings hold the key to your well being. They tell you what is honoring you and what is not. If your life is flowing the way it is meant to, and if you are moving in the wrong direction. So you need to express without distracting them the feelings, because the stuck feelings also cause disease in the body. Your feelings give you the opportunity to expand, release pain, achieve your ideal weight, create change, and break down the armor that prevents you from experiencing health, peace, and joy.
This is a large one. Ramakrishna sir, this is a guiding table we'll have to create out of this.
Sir, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Chandrakar, one question.
Yeah.
कैसे करना है हमको डायबिटीज का इसमें कैसे अप्लाई करना है?
Yeah,
How we apply?
बताऊंगा, अभी नहीं बताऊंगा, मेरे को टेबल बनाने दो.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Because all these
Please,
questions
Balaram.
never came in my mind. Mine was I am healed. Subah utho, I am healed. Afternoon, I am healed. Evening, I am healed. I was only doing that. That also
Okay.
worked. But then this is more scientific, as I am saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
Next.
Thank you, Chandrakar.
Yeah.
Thank you, Balaram. Go ahead, ma'am. Thank you.
Principle
3.
3.
Yeah. Breathe consciously. Many people breathe shallowly, thus keeping the body tight, stagnant, and working harder. When you breathe slowly, deeply, and consciously, you feel your body tune into your intuition, relax your mind, and purify the blood. You also experience an increase in energy and well-being as the breath circulates energy around your body. This is very, very important, this particular para, especially for us in the Anapanasati.
Yeah.
That
No.
breathing
There is
conscious-
actually a beautiful book. The title of
yes.
the book which I posted earlier is Breathing Cure.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then when it comes to the emotions releasing and all that, when we touch that principle, we can talk about healing through dark emotions. Now I am able to relate. All the books that have come, ma'am, are so tightly integrated. Huh?
Yeah.
The only thing that was missing was the framework, and
Yeah.
that framework came from unified meditation.
Correct.
Yeah.
Next, principle 4. Eat healthfully and consciously. See, this is in consciously. Eat healthfully and consciously. Most
Don't watch
people
TV
know.
while eating.
Most people know what constitutes a healthy diet. Yet, in our stressed and busy lives, it is easy to go for fast food, which usually contains lots of fat, sugar, caffeine, and chemicals. Often, people eat quickly and on the go without being aware of what they are eating or truly tasting and enjoying their food. This leads them to eat more than their body requires. Being healthy means eating healthy food that nourishes your body and gives you energy, vitality, and well-being. Taking time to create healthy food, which you eat slowly and chew consciously, gives your body the opportunity to heal and regenerate quickly and easily. Very well said. All the points very straightforward and
It's actually hitting on the head, it appears.
because a lot of people, they eat without consciously, they just gulp.
No,
That creates.
they eat it in the British style, which is 8 o'clock breakfast,
Yeah.
1 o'clock lunch,
Hungry
4
or
o'clock
not.
supper, right? And 8 o'clock dinner. ये क्या हो रहा है?
Yeah. So next, principle 5, move your body. Many
From
people complain
exercise.
about. Okay, move your body. Many people complain about feeling stagnant, depressed, uninspired, and overweight. However, each person has the ability to create an exercise program which creates and maintains a desired weight and helps one become strong, healthy, lean, and fit. Regular exercise can help you to feel better about yourself, to enjoy your body, to have more energy, to detoxify, and to heal. Plan the exercise program you will enjoy, such as walking, swimming, going to gym, dancing, yoga, martial arts, tai chi, and so on. Next, principle 6. Listen to your body. Recognize when you need to rest, play, have fun, and work. What are your cycles? When are you at your best? What can you do to make your life more productive? It is when people don't listen to their bodies that stress, tension, fear, frustration, anxiety, and disease sets in. Take a break for a few minutes every couple of hours. Stretching, deep breathing, or stretching, deep breathing,
or even a short meditation.
Meditation can make the difference between feeling tired, stagnant, and stressed, or feeling healthy, creative, and relaxed. So, in between every 2 hours, yes, we have to take a break.
Do a 5-minute. Now I am able to follow, because I was always against this 2-minute meditation, 5-minute meditation. What will they achieve in 5-minute meditation? Now it makes sense.
But if we relax the body,
correct.
Yeah, that stress release.
7.
Principle 7. Be creative. Creativity allows you to relax, have fun, and explore. It gives you opportunities to learn, expand, and discover your talents. People are creative. They are often more inspired, imaginative, and resourceful. Fun and creativity prolong your life. So find activities you can participate in to express yourself creatively.
One thing I will subscribe to this. Whenever I read something, my creativity I try to show in creating a diagram out of.
Correct. Actually, when I was in Boston, I started quilting. I never learned quilting on videos, YouTube. I learned, and then I started sewing the quilts. And I made so many quilts for all younger kids, whoever my first started with my first grandchild. So later I started exhibiting the quilts in the show in the Lexington. There is a show, to show our quilts. So I become a part of it and volunteer program. So eventually, until the COVID, here also I was doing it, and during the COVID time, we stopped it. So it has become like that's different quilts, different ways, like a painting.
It is like painting. Take up
Yeah.
writing, creative
Yes,
writing,
so
create frameworks for healing. All these are creative works.
yes, because when you are in that mode, you're completely focused.
See,
Like
nothing else. You forget that time is also lost.
Correct. Suddenly, my husband was asking, "How come you're not stitching any quilts anymore?" I said, "I've become busy in all this." So I stopped all that.
One quick opportunity here. Bala ma'am, next visit in Boston, let me know, okay? I can come to see you. That's opportunity. That's my opportunity. When you come next time, let me
Definitely.
know. I'll come in to see you, okay, man? Thank you.
Sure. So principle 8, add more color in your life to your life. Colors can make people feel very happy. Colors can make people feel heavy, depressed, and fatigued, or light, vibrant, and joyful. So either way, colors
This is
can
the
make
color
people
therapy. Yeah, this is the color therapy.
feel heavy, depressed, and fatigued, or light, vibrant, and joyful. So either way. Become aware of the colors that make you feel great and the qualities they have, and then add these colors to your life.
In
This could
10
mean
spiritual tablets, we have one which says 10 energy support. Okay, that 10 energy support utilizes color and all those, all positive thoughts. You use the cards, placards everywhere. All those things come and help you. Yeah.
I go to my eyes doctor for eye checkup every year. The
Hmm.
whole office, all the walls and everything is purple. I was wondering, all the pens, everything is purple color. Now when I read this book, the color purple and blue color is for eyes. This book says.
No, that is one.
Because
The other, all my bedrooms are purple colored. In fact, my study room, the walls are with PVC sheets, white and blue combination, and my roof is purple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, become aware of the colors that make you feel great and the qualities they have, and then add these colors to your life. This could mean painting your walls green because green makes you feel relaxed and tranquil, wearing a bright orange dress or shirt to feel vibrant, or bringing more flowers into your home for added renewal during the winter months. Whatever it is, make it colorful.
So when you are saying color, understand the meaning of
what color represents what.
Oh, I typed
So
with
green
this.
Green makes relaxed or tranquil.
Understand these, these colors.
Vibgr. Yeah, Vibgr.
Yes.
Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red.
Yes. Yeah.
Principle 9, make gratitude your attitude. This is what Chandra Pulamarsetti always says, the last one in his meditation. Make gratitude your attitude. Focus on all the great things you have in your life instead of thinking about what you don't have, complaining about your lack and limitation. Remember, what you focus on grows. If you choose to focus on what you are unhappy about, it will multiply. So focus on abundance. Focus on abundance and gratitude.
Correct.
Principle 10, make laughter a priority. For a long time, people believed that they needed a reason to laugh. However, the benefits of laughter are so great that laughing for laughter's sake has become the motto for countless people all over the world who participate in laughter clubs. There is even laughter yoga, which teaches specific laughter exercises. Looking at life from a humorous angle allows you to let go of stress and heal faster. Yes, it releases laughter hormones, the good hormones. A guide to,
No, this one is by body part. We will do it tomorrow.
okay, so basically 10 are the principles she mentioned.
Yes,
Are
yes.
these 10?
Yes, 10.
So we can put in a table
Yeah.
the number
Krishna
one
sir,
and
Yeah,
let us experience these 10 points for a one problem each, right?
yeah,
And then
Yeah.
create a spiritual tablets
yes, sir.
for healing.
Yeah.
Or you call it the recovery. 10 tablets to recovery or whatever it is.
Right.
We'll create that.
wonderful book.
Ah, I don't know. There was one more small book I had posted, The Invisible Man or whatever. What was the title, sir? You have already done that reading, no?
Yes, that is, yeah, it is invisible for sure.
The Invisible Man. Let me just see if I have converted that to the audio book.
No, it is converted and you posted it. I read it. It is excellently mentioned. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned that it is
Invisible
I don't-
Anatomy. Invisible
Invisible
Anatomy.
Anatomy. Yes, yeah,
It's a very small book, ma'am.
yeah. I'm going to call
Okay.
it Chakras Redefined, and then I'm going to create a PPT out of that book for each chakra.
Yeah.
I will go through.
These are all masterpieces.
Yeah.
ये कहाँ से आ गया यार? The Invisible Anatomy. How big is this listening?
Introduction.
3 hours.
Our world, the world we are currently occupying, has been designed with impeccable care and meticulous creativity. The intelligence is far superior to anything we can possibly imagine, even for those of us with extraordinary imaginations. The next time you have a free moment, head to the zoo or an aquarium and take a good hard look at the animals, creatures, and mammals. Take in their energy, their design, their sensing mechanism. We know that animals have extraordinary sensing ability. Imagine now what bells and
I think these people should listen.
Yeah.